In this video, we'll discuss about how a defective house will look like. There are many points to identify whether a house is defective or not, as per living space science. We will see about one among them. As I mentioned earlier, if a house we are building, it should be either a square or a rectangle. So in this case, right, like we will take a house which is built accordingly, okay, which is built in a square shape. Usually, when we build a house, right, like we will place our kitchen, then we will be placing bedroom, okay, and then one more bedroom. I'm just giving a small rough example, okay. So all these things they will build, and then they will be placing a hall. And finally, what will happen is that, right, after they build the bedroom and all these things, they wanted to park the car. Okay, so what usually people does is they will try to cut it out, and then they will be building. The house will look like this, something like this. Okay, after they create the car parking or kind of a sit out area, it will look like this. This is one of the defective house. So if this direction is east, okay, if this direction is east, then what will happen? This direction will be north, and this is south, and this is west. So what happens here is that the northeast portion of the house has been cut. This is what we call it as cut. So if a person is living in such house, what are the impacts they will get? Like either he will be the owner of the house or the head of the house will be in a high financial stress. Either the owner of the house or the male child of the house will have problems between brain, liver, breathing, or cholesterol. The owner of the house or the first child will be having these challenges. Like if you see here, this whole portion, whatever I have mentioned in blue color, in this house, because of this portion got extended. See, they have made a small room here. This small room has made a defect. This small room extended has created a defect where this portion of the place has been carved out. Since this is carved out, there will be a defect in this house. This is a north facing house. So if it is a north facing house, then the south position and then southeast, all these directions has been cut. So due to this, what will happen? The person will be going through. Whether people will be asking whether all these things are really true, whether whatever I'm saying is really true or not. I will leave it to you. You can do this analysis in your house or in your friend's house. You can try to check in my video. So you can do a reality check. Whether these kind of impacts will happen only when we purchase a house or even in the rented house. Wherever we sleep, eat, and then live, in that place, all these things impacts will happen. So the impacts can happen not only to the person who live, it will happen to the person whoever is the owner of the property. Both of them will get impacted. So if you need any help in building your house, or if you wanted to find a rental property with this living space science, please reach out to us. We can able to help you out on this. This whole science, right, is completely, most of the people are not aware about it. Okay, everyone is running for their life, their job, their love, and then their desire to build the house. But then, right, like this basic principles, basic information, they are not aware about it because of the unawareness, right, like they tend to make these mistakes. If you wanted to change your life, if you wanted to change your whole way of living, please have a consultation with us. Like we can able to guide you in helping you to live a life according to this living space science. All this information anyone can learn, but in case if you are don't have the time to do all these rules validated for you, okay, and then guide you properly, you can take our service.